we went to editors and we were looking at dope sheet also. So we were trying to change the period and duration. We were trying to understand the period and duration, and we worked on that also. So this time we are going to touch this graph editor. Uh, yeah, graph editor. This is very important for animation. Uh, bit complex also. So this animation and rigging and all is kind of understanding. It is not kind of doing, although doing is there, practical is there, but also more of understanding. So right, so we are just going to animate this cube from this end to this end, okay. So, and then we will see what is happening in the graph. So let me, you know how to animate, that is basically how to create an animation. How in first frame it should be, it is time bound. We have to at first frame we have to place an object in one place. Then in after some time, that is after 10 frames or 20 frames, you have to keep this same object in another place and key it. So both the keys make the segment in between, the in between keys. That is the software itself is going to interpolate the in between keys. So you just have to mention the first key and the last key, first position of the object and the destination position of the object. It will interpolate, the software will interpolate. In case of 2D animation we have to draw the in-betweens. In case of 3D software we don't have to. So that segment between two keys, between at least two consecutive keys, is called graph editor. Graph editor is a window. Graph is a what I have to use. So that graph, how to manipulate those graphs, copy paste all, then we are going to see. Right. So let me first position this guy, and we have to understand the axis also. That is, you can see on the right side this is called global axis. On the right side it will be plus symbol, left side it will be minus symbol. You can see when I take my cursor there, it will show minus, and yeah, this forward, the nearest button to the camera is showing the minus y, and farthest is showing plus y. Up is plus z, and below is minus z, like that it is showing. So I am going to keep this cube, place this cube in the minus. We can see up, whenever I move this special manipulation on the top left side is showing up. The running numbers are, we can see the running numbers on the top left side. Just below the object mode we can see that. So there, seeing there, we can just place our object, or we can go to press N and then place it directly, type some numbers and put it there. So let me type -5, or okay, -15, okay, right. Press in and close it. Now I am going to press I. When I press I, see, all are getting keyframe. You can see that here also. You can see that all channels are getting. These are called channels. Location X channel, location Y channel, Z channel, like that. These are all channels. So yeah. So these, when I press I, it is all getting keyed. So I want only those which I made change, only those things to be keyed, or at least these locations, because I am not going to do anything with the rotation or scale. I am going to work with only with the location, XYZ location. So I don't want keys for rotation and scaling. So in that case, I just have to take my open this transform panel and go there and press I. That's all. Okay. So we'll all get hit. When I take my cursor on the rotation and press I, this also will get hit, but we don't want here. Okay. Now let's hide the camera. Okay, we should make sure that it is in 1. Yeah, that is the in the timeline the frame number should be in 1 when we place the cube wherever we want, that is whichever the starting point for the animation. At that time the frame number should be in 1, that is current frame, we call it current frame. Here also you can type it or move it. See, in this field also you can just press your left mouse button and then drag it. You can see the slider is moving. So let me put it back to 1. Now at first frame this cube is on the left side, -15. 100th frame I'll put it +15. Right click, insert key. Right. Now you can press N and close the transform panel. And I don't need the gizmo also, axle also I don't need. Okay, I am pressing the W. Now I am typing this range also to 100 only, because whatever frames I am going to work with frame range, that is 1 to 100 or 1 to 200 or 1 to 50. That frame range I will keep it here. So starting frame is 1, that is okay, perfect. But anything frame need not be 250, it can be 100, because only 1 to 100 we are going to work. So like this. If you want to if you don't want to manually do like this, that is when I press control in the keyboard and then middle mouse button, press hold middle mouse button, we can like this, you can stretch and squash the timeline window, be very useful. Or if you want, you can press, if you have home button in keyboard, you can just press home button, it will fit itself inside the whatever frame range you have typed 1 to 100, that will fit itself inside the window. Right. Now I'm just scrubbing the timeline window like this. Okay, it's getting animated. Now I should also set the, before animation we should set the frame rate also. It is by default it is 24 frames per second, so let it be there. Mostly we should be using 30. Now we are going to enter the graph editor. Now I will maximize and show you the graph editor. I am placing my cursor in the graph editor window, inside the window. Whenever you place your cursor inside the graph editor, it should not be like on the header. This region is called header. This region is called header. So we should not place it there, place our cursor there. We should come inside, we should bring our cursor inside the window, somewhere in the center, and then whatever you want to do, like maximize the window, all that you can do. Don't place your cursor here and do it. Bring it nicely inside the ground. That is window. Now I am pressing Control space to maximize this window. Yeah. Now I am able to see the entire graph editor window. I will press again home. For all the windows, this is the option. For when I press home, see, it will fit itself. Like that. Suppose if I just move, pressing middle mouse button and move it somewhere like this, and I want to bring in the middle, so what I should do? Home. That's how it will come. Or if you don't have the home button, you have to bring it and then press control, middle mouse, all that. You have to stretch and squeeze and fit it like that. You can do. Right. Now you are seeing the graph editor. That is, see, this is what you are seeing on the left side is space. On the top, that is horizontally, what you are seeing on the top is time. First frame, second frame, third frame, like that. 1 to 100 frames are there. So vertically, what you are seeing in the middle, you can see the 0. You can see the 0 here. So below that, -5, -10, -15, -20, all are there. Above the 0, 5, 10, 15, plus 5, +10, +15, all are there. So you can see, with just seeing the graph, we can make out that cube is traveling in x-axis. If I just open on the left side, you can see a panel there. Some details are there. In that we can see x location, y location, z location. That is location xyz, what we are seeing here now. Yeah, that one. This is the one we are seeing here. Okay, so so I'm just selecting here. It is becoming yellow color. In Blender, selection means yellow color. In other softwares, mostly it is white color. Selection, when we select an object, it becomes white, but in Blender it becomes bright yellow. So when I select it, it is becoming yellow. It is showing up in yellow color, and here that curve is showing up. And that curve starting key, we should not call it vertex or point. We can call it point, it's okay, but we should not call it vertex. We should see it as a key frame. So first keyframe is at -15. So -15, I kept my cube here. You remember that. See, -15 is here. We can see -15. That is showing up here. And you can see this. When I select this keyframe, it is showing +15. So like this, yeah. And the shortcuts for these things to switch to keyframes is up arrow, down arrow. Yeah. So when I just move it 1, 2, 3, 4, for that I have to use left arrow, right arrow. Like that I have to use. Right. Now when I select this y-axis location curve, it is not showing anything. That is, let me hide it. Here also we have the eye symbol. We can hide the curve also, because so many curves may confuse us. You see, so many curves are there, it may confuse us. So let me hide it, and going to focus on this y location curve only. We can see this y location curve is like dormant. It is not having any graph. In these machines are there, no, in hospital, when the heart is beating lub dub, then there will be a graph. There will be up and down, from 0, minus to plus, minus to plus. That rise and fall will be there. That curve, it will be showing the curve. When there is no heartbeat, it will be like flat. The curve will be flat in a monitor in the hospital. Same way here also, when there is no movement of the object in particular axis, y location, y axis, there is no, the curve is flat. So now I can either go to perspective, and what I can do is I can go to first frame and just like this is y-axis, right? So let me move it like this, -5 in y-axis, and then right click and replace keyframe. Immediately you have to see in the graph editor, see what change is happening with the curve. You see, you can see it is immediately it is moved. So this is what it. So I can move it here physically, go to perspective and then move it, or I can move it here also. See, I am selecting that keyframe here. Small rectangle you should put, not a big rectangle like this. Small rectangle, that is sufficient for that selecting the keyframe. Only that should be, that size should be the rectangular box selection. Now, so to move it, what is the option? See, in Blender they have is nicely uh, like um, made it easy for us to move anything. That is, whatever I'm going to use in this window for moving, rotation, scaling, all that. Same options, same shortcuts we can use inside the graph editor window, dope sheet window, timeline window. So like that. So many such windows. So what you know already that we have to use G for moving an object. See, I'm using the G for moving an object. You know that. For rotating RX, like that we can use RY, RZ, all that. For scaling SX, SY, SZ, all that. Same way here also. For moving the keyframe also, you have to use the same shortcuts. So I'm pressing G and then I'm moving this. You can see parallelly in the perspective window, the cube is also moving. When I'm moving the first frame, that is the first keyframe, the cube is also reacting, responding. Now, if I want to move the keyframe only in one particular direction, okay, so what I should do is G, Y, that is I want to move in height, low or up. So G, Y I am pressing like this. See, remember, this is not, I am not using GY in the perspective. Okay, yeah. This I am using the GY in the graph editor. Means what? In graph, there is only X and Y. There is no Z. So we have to use GY, GX only. So I am moving GY like this. Fine. Now, if I want to move in GX, this way it moves. Means what? It is moving in the time direction. That is, it is not starting from the first frame, it is starting from 20th frame or something. Okay, so let me move it and see. GY, let me just make a change here. GX20. So, GX20. Yeah. Now we can see here only one direction animation is there. This also I'll move. GX. So from 20. Now there is no animation. 1 to 20 there is no animation. Because I have moved. So from here, from 20th frame only it is moving. Right. Now another thing is, I will just select this one and this one and press T in the keyboard, and I can make it linear also. Yeah, see, it has become linear. What is the difference? I'll show you. See, when I make it linear, it becomes the, you would have heard about ease in, ease out in animation. Yeah. Ease in, ease out. So that is the effect here. Ease in means it will gradually, it starts moving and it goes fast, then finally it gradually settles. This is called ease in, ease out. Or you can say in other technical terms like physics and all physics, it is like acceleration, deceleration, slow. That is, slowly it is, the speed is increasing. Yeah. Slow pace in speed is, slowly it is increasing, and slowly it is stopping, stopping itself, like that. So we can use this linear also sometimes, and to make it back to the curve only, that is ease in, ease out, we have to press the same shortcut key, press T and then make it Bezier. Then it becomes the same curve kind of structure. So yeah. So for cameras, camera movements and all, we should use this Bezier curve only if you are doing the animation. Uh, yeah, yeah. Otherwise, it will be too. There is the camera will stop very fast. Only when it is series of cameras, a series of shots. That is, one shot is going to show a character and cut and showing the house he is looking at. There also some camera movement is there, means okay, some movement cut, another shot. When it is happening in this way, shot after shot, then you should it should be linear only. Otherwise, every shot it will be showing like slowly starting, slowly ending, as if it is that is the only shot it will look like. So no, it is entirely you are showing it as a one single segment actually. So it should not have in sub ease in ease out. It becomes a sub ease in ease out. So from the starting it can be ease in. For the 10th shot it can have a ease out, not in between. All the in between shots should be linear only, like that. When you do that, you will know that feel you yourself will make out, right? So now you can just practice this. You can share your screen. I'll tell you. Yeah. Now in 100 frame, yeah, you are at 100 frame only. Now you type location x 15 plus 15. Yeah, yeah. Right click and then yeah, yeah, insert keyframe. You can also, there is a on the timeline header you can see a white circle dot, like that one. That also you can auto keying it is okay. If you switch on that, everything will get keyed. That is why I don't switch on that. All the rotation, everything will get keyed. So that also sometimes you can use it, huh? Now start frame, end frame, start is 1, end frame should be 100, because you are going to work inside 1 to 100 only. So you can put that, no, start frame in there, frame range, we call it frame range, right? Now press home. You don't have home, no? Okay, you have to bring your cursor and and yeah, inside the window, graph window, and then no, escape. Yeah. Just press hold control and middle mouse inside the, no, inside the timeline. Yeah, yeah, like this you have to adjust, stretch and squash you can do. So it will stretch, make it fit. 1 to 100 should be fit inside the window, like that. That is, if home button is there, it will do automatically. Uh, you have to press middle mouse first, bring it, pan it. Now shrink it. Press control and then, yeah, like that. No, no, can slowly. This one. Now just no. Now just press middle mouse and pan it. For panning, just middle mouse is enough. Yeah, yeah, right. Fine. Now, now we have animated it. Now go to the left side, this editor icon, choose graph editor. Graph editor right side. Yeah, yeah. Now we have to again, the home button is we need that every time. So you have to press control and then bring it. Yeah, yeah, like that. Little more, we should see the, we should be able to see the uh, both the keyframes. Just try bringing the cursor, like you are moving horizontally, no, the cursor, bring move it down or up, like, or you do one thing, press press dot, like that it will fit. So this fitting the window is very important. Okay, right. Yeah, yeah. Right now, uh, yeah. Now press N in the keyboard. Right side we don't need. No, no. Here, bring your cursor to the uh, graph editor window and then press N. Yeah, right. Now you are going to open this left side. You are seeing object transform, no? Left side in the all in graph editor only we are going to. So others you can hide because you have animated only the X. So Y and Z you can hide it. Yeah, like that. So select only the X location now again. Uh, Now uh, what you are going to do is like select the first keyframe here. No, no, here there is first point, keyframe point. Yeah, in that curve, no, keyframe point is there. That is a point. Yeah, yeah. Selected. Yeah, it was both were selected. First point and 100th point both were selected. Now you are selecting only the first point. Yeah. Now press G and Y. Yeah, to move it in the space. See, it is moving in the space. In the x-axis, you are repositioning it, right? Let it start from -10 or let it start from +5. Like that, you can decide. Just make it start from +3 or something. G Y. Uh, +3 you have to find out. See, above the 0 it is somewhere above the 0. Yeah, there only it is, yeah. So this is +3. You can now check, go to take your cursor to the 3D viewport window, press N. Do you see 3.2 something? Yeah, so it is in 3. So this you have to understand, this correlation, no, between graph editor and your transform panel. Here also you can do it, but some you should be able to do it in the graph editor also. Yeah, that is, you know already how to do it in the transform, and then physically also you can do. See, you go to 3D viewport and toolbox, move option, and you can move it. Go to move option. Yeah. Now you can move it somewhere. Like that you can keep. No, no, not no, only X, only X. Yeah. Just keep it somewhere. Keep it, change the position and keep it in the X. Okay, you have kept it. Now it is 0.5 or something, no? Now go there and then key again. Go there, go to the transform panel, up, transform panel. It is not yet keyed, okay? Now right click and then key. Key means you have to right click and then key. Yeah, now the curve will change. You do it. Yeah, did you see that? The curve has changed. When you pressed the key, when you gave the input by pressing right clicking and insert key, the curve has changed here. So thereby you can change physically in the 3D viewport, moving the object directly with the move option, rotate option, all that. Or you can go to transform panel, change the numbers and right click, insert keyframe, and or you can come to graph editor and just move the keyframe point on the curve. That also you can do. So 3 ways you can do. So this time we are going to try only in the graph editor. Right now, so you have known how to move in the graph editor. Now you just try to take your cursor to the graph editor window and press G and X. Now move it. So it moves in the timeline. Time it is moving. So you are changing the frame number where from it is going to start. Now you just change it to GX, you put again. Careful. GX, let it start from 30. Yeah. No. See, this is where. That is Wait. I will tell you. Undo. Uh, Now, just do you see that tangent handle? See, for curve, all the bezier curves, no, this is very common. That a point will be there in the middle and surrounded by two tangent handle points. Okay, that just tangent handle. Do you see that curve? Bring your cursor to the tangent. Move it. Pick and move it. No, no, no. This one, that is called tangent handle point. So this is right side point, right? No, wait. Alt A. Deselect. Oh, okay. Undo. Just draw a small rectangle and then select only that. Now you press G and then move it. So you can move like this also. Slowly move it. Not quantity of motion should be less. Right. So you can see that you can adjust the curve like this also. No. Now just now this side also you can select. This is what you have selected is the right side tangent point. No. Same tangent handle. No. Same tangent handle. Down tangent handle. Yeah. In that left side point is there, no? Do you see that? Yeah. Move it. Press G and move it. This side also you can move it. So this is called tangent handle points. Okay, left side point and right side point. In the middle is the keyframe point. So don't mistake this tangent handle for keyframe point. Okay, so which is the keyframe point? You just select and show me. For the first, these are tangent handle points. Which is the keyframe point? In the middle of those tangent points, no, is that keyframe. So when you move that, no, entire tangent handle will move. Just move it. Just press G and then move it. Yeah, see, like so he is the master. He is the master. Those tangent points are subordinates. Okay. So when you move the tangent handle, the keyframe point won't move. Only when you move the keyframe vertex or keyframe point, the entire tangent handle will move. So if you want to place the keyframe point at one place, you have to place the keyframe point only, not the tangent handle. You should not see the tangent points at all when you are placing the keyframe point. So now you press GX and then let it start from 40 GX. No, here. No. Here in the graph editor. All in graph editor only we are going to GX. Let it start from 40. No. Yeah, that is, let the animation start from 40. Yeah. So that is the point you should keep. Right. Now you can press A and then bring it in the middle, because you don't have home button. We have to do this. No, not that one. We are entirely working in the graph editor only. Don't go to perspective at all. Now select all and press dot. No, we should not move it. No. Press dot. Don't move the graph entirely, okay? Because you are changing the time period, space, everything you are changing. In dope sheet, you don't have the control over the space. Just go to dope sheet, left side dope sheet editor. Dope sheet, right side. Yeah. See, there is only one numbers, horizontal. On the left side, vertically, there is no arrangement of numbers, right? On the left side, just left side corner you come. Just bring your cursor left straight down. Do you see any numbers there from top to bottom? No numbers. But you go to graph editor, change to graph editor. Right side, right side. No, no, below the dope sheet. Yeah. So now do you see the 0, 5, 10 on the left side? Yeah. Just bring your cursor left side. Bring your cursor left side. Ah, that one. Yeah. So they are actually what space. So in dope sheet you don't have space measure. Space scale is not there. Only time scale is there. If you want to change the duration, period, and all, you can go to dope sheet. But if you want to change the space, that is, if you want to work on space, manipulation in space, then you have to come to graph editor only. That is, you can set the time also. You can change the time duration in graph sheet, graph editor, as well as you can change where the object position also. See, you can just press G and Y, press G and Y. You can change the position also. Can you do this in dope sheet? No, you cannot do it. Only in graph editor you can do this. Right. Now, so you have made that animation started 40. Now you can make the animation end at 90 or something. You can just try that. Select only that keyframe, ending keyframe, destination keyframe point. No, 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 no. Ending keyframe point. No, 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 no. This, see, this is, yeah, yeah. Do you see the keyframe point there? That is keyframe point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is okay. See, for anything you have to understand which is the keyframe. No, so, suppose I am saying move your hand, okay, but you are moving your leg. How? So for that I am trying to clear. So you have to understand which one is a keyframe. So what you have selected white color, no, it is showing up in white color small point. Yeah, that is called keyframe point. So don't forget that. Now press G and then X. Now you move it. Move the keyframe point. No, no. You are free moving. You are undo, undo. GX. Yeah. Now you can change the duration. That is, you have changed it from 40 to 60. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Yeah. No, no. Same way. You have to select the keyframe and then do it. GX. So this you have to practice. Otherwise, you will not understand which one is keyframe. You will get confused with the tangent handle points. What you have selected is white color point is keyframe, right? So you just select and show me which one is tangent handle point. Okay. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So those points, no, for what we are using, for ease in and ease out. Suppose you don't want ease in and ease out, just move that whatever you have selected tangent point, no, press G and Y. Make it straight, make the curve straight. Straight, straight. No, no, straight means the curved shape should not be there. It should be straight from. No, no, wait, wait, slowly, slowly, slowly. Move it up, move it up. That is, curve should look linear. Move it up, move it up. Up, up. Up. Yeah. Bus, enough. Stop. Now, do you see the curve is traveling straight from the down? It is like they bring there like so that also that ending tangent handle also you make that second keyframes left side tangent handle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. GY. No, I suggest GY GX rather than free movement. Undo, undo. GY. Yeah. So now you have made it linear. This is called linear curve. Okay. This is called linear curve. Yeah, yeah. This graph editor, no, many people don't understand this graph editor and they are still doing because no one is teaching it. They are just teaching the animation to do in the perspective only. So what they are doing, they don't adjust this tangent handle points, and for every frame they keep first frame they keep one position, second frame or third frame they keep another position, like that, full of keyframes. You just uh, move your scrub your this timeline to 50 or something, 50, 50, 50. Yeah, yeah. Now you yeah, that is select a. Yeah. Now right click. uh, Now insert keyframe is there, no, insert keyframe. Yeah. Now see, did you see the in the middle you have added one more keyframe? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, very good. Now select only that. Yeah. Now press GY. Up, move it up. Yeah, yeah. So like this, no, they keep on. They will. You can add. It's not a problem. But every frame they add. Every frame we should they are adding. So that should not happen. So with the handle itself, see this effect. No, this suppose little zoom out. No, little zoom out. Bring your cursor to the window. Yeah, bus. Now you see the shape of the curve. This, suppose I want this shape, this kind of shape, okay. I can do this without adding a point. How? Just delete this, press bring your cursor to the small graph editor window and delete, press delete. Yeah, yeah. um, you must have pressed some other thing, I think. Okay, now zoom out. Okay. So rectangle box selection you do for that, only for, no, only for that point. No, don't select the tangent handle at all. Only the keyframe point. Yeah. Now press delete. Yeah. Right. Now you see we can do the same shape. What shape was there? No. Bring the same shape using the tangent handle only. Just go to the tangent handle right side. First keyframe points tangent handle. First keyframe point. This second one. Right side handle. Right side. Right side. No. First keyframe points right side handle. First keyframe point. This is second keyframe point. No, no. First keyframe point. I am not talking about tangent point. I am talking about keyframe point. Yeah, yeah. So first keyframe points tangent handle point. That you select. Yeah. Now, yeah, select. Yeah. No, don't shift select. Only that one you select. Now press GY. Move it up. Bus, enough. Stop. So without adding a point, are you able not able to bring that same shape which was there? No. Previously you added some shape by adding a right click insert keyframe that you did in the graph editor itself. So same effect you can do. So we don't, everywhere we don't have to add in between keyframe points. Wherever we need we can add. So because it is a lack of knowledge with graph editor, many animators are using the physically, they are just moving the object and then they are doing the graph editor. So they should learn using the tangent handle also. Many times there is like a tangent handle we should use like equally. Keyframe also we should add, tangent handle point also we should add. Like that we should, both we should use. Now you can hide this this you can undo this. Yeah. Now select both the keyframe points either by pressing A, or you can draw a big rectangular selection and select both of them. Yeah, yeah, like this. Yeah, yeah, anyway, yeah. Now you can entirely place it from one also. Press G and X. Yeah, like that. So now you should know which one is first keyframe point. Yeah. Now press, no, no, wait. Ah, wait. Press GX. Now you try to place, let the animation start from 1. No, don't play. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Very good. If you want to go to one, no, press shift left arrow button. Shift left arrow button. Okay. If you want to go to the end, yeah, like that. Yeah, very good. Now, if you want to go to the keyframes, no, press up arrow and down arrow. Yeah, like that. If you have more keyframes, you can, it will switch to every frame, every keyframed points, like that. Yeah, like this. Right. Right. Now you can switch off in the graph editor X location, Y location you can add, or Z location you can add. No, in the graph editor only we are working. Left side. Yeah. They are called channels. Okay. They are called switch. Hide the X location. Yeah. Hide the Z also. Hide the Y. Sorry, Y. Select the Z location. No. Select. Yeah. Yeah. Now. Yeah. Now you can, you have to find which one is the problem with the Bezier curve. Keyframe point and the tangent handle points. There are 2 points, two different points. Okay, they both look alike. You see which one will you be able to find out which one is keyframe point, which one is tangent handle point? Can we just select? Just to try to figure out. So this is tangent handle point. What you have selected? Yeah. Just this is keyframe point. Okay. So here also right side also you just select and see second point. So this is keyframe point. This is tangent handle. So this difference, if you are making out, you will understand. Which one is not moving? Yeah. Uh, yeah. See, where is your frame number at? Yeah, that is. It will have some movement. That is, it is movement is there. Movement is getting recorded when you are doing, but it will not show. Whatever, it is also time bound. No, it cannot show all the time at once. Yeah. Right. Now you can make do one thing, like in between. No, bring your slider cursor. This is called, if you want to name it him. No, this blue color line, vertical line. He is called cursor. Yeah. See, generally we call cursor means what? This arrow mark kind of thing, cursor, no? But in Blender, this blue color line, what you are touching, no? That is called cursor, 2D cursor they call it. Okay. Now take your that blue color cursor, timeline cursor to the 50. Yeah, right. Now right click, insert keyframe. Yeah. Now select only that key point. That now press G and Y. No, G and Y. Up. Little only. No, not this much. See, when you are moving, no, you should be aware on the left side how many kilometers you are crossing. See, 10, 20 left. Do you see that? Do you see on the left side how many kilometers are there? So only that much kilometers you should, or meters we can say, whatever units. Yeah. Now press select A, select press dot. Yeah, so that you can see on the left side, do you see the measure has changed? Yeah, for so you are zooming in and seeing, okay, that is a change, right? So it is what is happening, it is going up and down. Now you go to change the switch off the Z and switch on the X. No, not that one, left side. Select the X location. Ah, press this home button is a problem, in your laptop. It's very much needed. Now press A and then press dot. Right. Now place your first cursor, first keyframe point. Keyframe point you have to select. Keyframe point. I'm talking about point. No, you're talking. No, you're dealing with the cursor. I'm talking about the keyframe point. Yeah. Now G Y, place it at. It is 0. It should be at 0. Bring it to 0. You can see that no, that is not the 0. No. I will tell you. Yeah. Do you see on the left side? 0 kilometer. Left side. Vertically. No, vertical numbers are there. No. So where is the 0 kilometer? There you have to place it. Yeah. Right. Now, so from at first frame he is at 0. This cube guy is at 0. End frame for Y for Z location, Z curve where he was at 100. So change the end keyframe point, second keyframe point. No. Yeah. Now zoom out. Move him to press GX 100. Place him at 100. GX. Yeah. Bus. Now bring your cursor down only. Don't take it up. Press A and then dot. Yeah. Fine. So now you can make it busier. How? Press T. Busier. First option. First three options are there. No. Busier. Yeah. Now press V. Automatic. Yeah. So now it has become default. Ease in, ease out is there. Okay. Now if you don't want this ease in, ease out, either you can move the tangent handles and make it straight. How? Just you press Alt A, press Alt A, deselect everything. Select only the first keyframes at tangent handle point, right side. No. Tangent handle point. GY. Little down, slightly down. No. Slightly down, I say. Go. What you did is right. Little down I wanted. Before you did, no? You took it up. Yeah, take it up. Up. Bus. Stop. Now go to the second keyframe points, left side tangent handle point. No. No. That is keyframe point. GY. Yeah. So did you make the curve linear? No. It is linear, right? It is not curve. It is no more ease in, ease out. It is straight. Means what? The motion is uniform. Animation is uniform. There is no velocity. There is what we should say. This it is linear velocity. Okay. There is no change in the direction. there is no change in the speed, it is linear. So if you don't want change in the speed, then you should keep the curve like this, straight means not flat. Okay, I'm not talking about flat. Straight means it is not curved, that's all. So you see it is diagonal from one point, starting point to end point, it is just diagonal straight, it is not curved, curvature is not there. So this effect we need not bring it manually like this. Press A. Now press B. V for valve. No, no. V for valve. V for Vienna. No, you are pressing B. Yeah. Vector. Vector. Yeah. So now it has become straight. Right? It is straight, right? It is not curved. So this is the effect we want. You can make it using the tangent handles, or like this also. You can press V for vector and choose the vector. So it becomes straight. So now just note down from at first frame the cube is at 0 in x-axis direction, and at 100th frame the cube is at some kilometers in x-axis direction. Okay, now you switch unhide the z location, hide this x location. Left side in the graph editor. Yeah. Select the, don't forget to select also. You should, no, select here. Select, no, select, yeah, always select there only. Yeah, select here, Z. Now, now do you see that here also, first frame you have, it is animation is starting, and in the middle you have added a rise. Okay, so just scrub the timeline. It will go up and down. It will go up and down. Right. So this is the thing you have to try. This in practice, no, you have to try this. You can, for understanding the graph editor, you have to try this, going up and down, going up and down. Now another direction also we can add to the animation. What direction? Y direction also we can add. How? Yeah. Now hide the Z location. Yeah. Select unhide the Y location and select it. So don't forget to select. Yeah. And now you can see it is flat because there is no, we didn't do any animation. Which part it is, can you tell? Just go to perspective and then middle mouse button you do. Middle mouse button. Plus. So which is the Y direction? This one. Yeah. So there, just scrub the timeline window. There is no movement in that direction. It is just going up and down, right? So let's make some small movement there also. Just go to 50th frame. Yeah. Now right click, insert keyframe. Yeah. Now select only that, because while inserting keyframe, now so many will get by default selected. No, go be in that only. Yeah. Now GY. So bus enough, yeah. Now you scrub, it will go that side and up. So 3 directions it is moving. Yeah, in X from this left side end to right side end it is going. It is in the Z axis it is going up and down. It is in the Y axis it is going nearer and farther, like that it is moving. So 3 directions it is now moving. So this you have to practice, this graph editor you have to practice. So now I will show another in the feature in the graph editor only. I'll show, wait. right click, insert keyframe. Now I'll go to 20th frame. I'm moving it. Yeah. Okay, this much distance I'm moving. Right click, insert keyframe. Now I'm pressing home button. Now I'm pressing G, X, and then doing like this. That is, I told you stretching, no? That one I'm doing. This is very important. It is so I have made it this one very sharp and this one so curvy. See, curve means very slowly settling. So like this. So now you should imagine how the animation will be. See, this is at first frame. Now I am going to second frame. You see how much quantity of motion it is going to have. Okay, now this is the extent of quantity of animation between one frame to another frame in the beginning place, in the beginning portion of the curve. 1 to 2, see this much it is moving. How much it is? Almost 1.03, from 1.03 to 1.9. That is, it is more than 1.5 units it has moved. Now you see here it is how much it is moving between the same one, between the same, just same number of frames, 18 to 19. You see at 18th frame it is 8.949, 19th frame it is 9. That's all. So this is what is the effect. So when we stretch this handle, the quantity of motion we can change. Yeah. See, when a ball is bouncing, how it will? It will, when the ball is contacting the ground, tap, and it will immediately go up very fast. Okay, but when it is going up and up, no, in the progression, in the sequence, what will happen? It will go slow. Okay, it will decelerate. It won't become fast, and more fast it won't become. It will become more and more slow because gravity is pulling down. So the ball cannot proceed, continue to go up further. So it will slowly stop. That is the effect. That is a curve we are now seeing. Yeah. So this is that pattern of curve. If you ask me what is the gravity's effect on an object, this will be the effect. So it will start with the acceleration, utmost acceleration, but it will slow down and utmost deceleration it will end up. Yeah, this is the pattern. So this keyframe, this graph editor, patterns of graph editor we should understand. Yeah. So that no, otherwise you see for this motion, no, you will have to do it like I'll tell you. One second. So you see, when I move it, see there is something called principles of animation. You must have read that, I think. Yeah. Okay. So in that, if you see, uh, wait, 1 second. See this principles of animation. The ease in, ease out will be there. In that, they will tell you that when you move when you want to bring this same effect, that is for the bouncing ball, when it hits the ground and ball is going to go up out of bouncing. So at that time you have, what should be the next frame? See, this first frame, second frame, third frame, like that. If I duplicate, no, see, I have duplicated. So do you see that changes? There is, you see, you see the how the cube is positioned from here to here. The gap is more. Next frame to here, the gap is less, and it is becoming more and more less because of this curve. So when we go here, no, when I duplicate here, it will become even more less. So now you can see this is the thing I was talking about. That is, see how it is here. The gap is very less. Yeah, here the gap is more. So this is the effect. Now in 2D animation, if you don't have this graph editor, no, you have to do this. Yeah, you have to decide the space in between to bring the same effect. If you want the ball to accelerate, to be fast in the beginning and slow in the end, you have to do it manually like this. What I am doing now, it's a tedious job, right? It's a long lengthy job. This thing you will have to do like this. You have to take a cube, you have to keep it here, key it, and then next I have to go to next keyframe. Okay, I should go to next second keyframe, and then same spacing I should do, and then key it, and third keyframe I should do, key it, like this I have to bring. Do you see, every frame keys are there. So this is the work of graph editor. You don't have to do the in-betweens, you just have to manipulate the tangent handles. Then you don't have to do the spacing between the objects by yourself. You don't have to visualize that, all that. Just first starting frame, ending frame, you have to do the keyframing, insert keyframe you should do. Then go to graph editor and just adjust, you will get the same type of this motion. Okay, this is all about this bouncing ball animation. To explain this only, there will be a series of lessons on bouncing ball in 2D animation, just to, yeah, just to tell you this concept, that is ease in, ease out, ease in, uh, just out, there is no ease out. Okay, hard out we can say, ease in, hard out, hard in, ease out, like this, several combinations. So this is hard in, ease out. Yeah, yeah. So this is how we should understand that graph, that is in animation they give this ladder, first frame, last frame, between that, here the spacing they decide. Yeah, like this, that first the spacing should be more, then it is less, like that it should be closer, then like that it should be here, too many will be there, like that. So like that, no, that ease in, ease out, hard in, ease out, uh, uh, ease in, hard out, like that they try to do in the 3D animation, but in 2D animation here with graph editor it has become very easy. So this, we once we understand, and this manipulation, no, G, Y, G, X, and then right click and insert frame in the graph editor itself, all that. You can also copy paste. See, I am copying. If I want to copy now, I'll just delete this on. If I want to copy the curve, I can do that. Suppose I am animating from here, left side. Some 40 frames right side. and I'm making a rise dip here. Right click, insert key. Now you see it will go down and up. It will go down and up. Now we'll go to graph. So in X direction there is no animation. Now if I want to scale this also, I can scale. Right. See, I am pressing S and then scaling down the uh, tangent handles. See, press S and then scaling down. Yeah, see what is happening when I scale, no, like this it is happening. Means what? The duration, everything is changing. Duration now it has become from 15 to 25 like that. So, yeah, I will tell you. Here there is an option called, individual centers. I have to switch on that. Press yes now, it will scale down like this. So this way also you can make it linear. Yeah. Now you can rotate also. See, you can rotate also. If I with scale it, you will know the rotation effect. So like this you can rotate. You can move also. G, X, G, Y, all that you can move it. So there is here this bounding box you can use and then make it like scale down completely, change the duration, all that, duration period, everything you can change. So this here you are seeing 2D cursor. This 2D cursor means what? This blue color line are 2D cursors. Yeah. See, when I switch on to 2D cursor, from here I can scale. Yeah, that is, I can bring the 2D cursor here. It's a bit advanced only, but still I will tell you. You can bring the 2D cursor here and then scale it. So that becomes a pivot point for me to scale. Yeah. See, these blue color lines we can actually move also. See, this is called cursor. This is a 2D cursor we can call. In graph editor, this is cursor. So if I want to scale from this end point also, I can scale it. Yeah, see, here I am keeping the crisscross point and then 2D cursor on, press yes and then scale it. So like this, many options are there. Maybe you can try these things. It is mainly what you have to try is this ease in, ease out, hard in, ease out, ease in, hard out. These combinations, no, you should try. That is by how, like by moving this tangent handle and keeping it like this. This also you should GX and then making it like this. This is hard in and ease out. Then another is, ease in and then hard out, like that you can do. This one is like this you can do. Then both ease and ease out, that by just easier and then V automatic, it will become ease in, ease out. Ease in, ease out is easy actually to do that. Yeah, yeah. So this combinations you have to try. Other things it will be like these are all supporting uh, tools. Once you understand this curve, no, doing some animation in this curve, then you will understand the supporting tools and all, why we need that, all that. Sometimes you will have to scale the entire animation. That is, you have this 1 to 40, you want it to be 1 to 80 or something. So you can bring this cursor here and then scale it in the x-axis. See, I'm scaling it in the x-axis and then changing the duration to 1 to 80, like that I'm changing. And if I want to reduce the strength of this tangent handles extent, so big, the lengthy the tangent handle from here to here, so I can reduce that also. I'll go to individual centers and then press yes, and then we can do that. See, the length of tangent handle I can decrease or increase, increase like that. So if I increase, see what is happening, it will go zip. See, from here it will be zip like that. So like these effects, no, we adjust. Or even if it is sometimes when you're making some animation, sometimes the curve will be like this, very like zigzag, like this it will be, like this and not. So at that time you should know why the animation is like this. Let me go to graph editor and just check and rectify it, like that you may think. So you should just select and then press V and then choose automatic. It will become default. Then you can do whatever the design you want for the animation. Like that you have to choose. So once you are becoming with the basics of this graph editor, no, becoming okay, then we can go for this bouncing ball. Yeah, it will be a bit difficult, bouncing ball, to understand. Only if you understand the basics of graph editor, no, you just try out using this just with the cube. Okay, don't go for some good objects, ornamental work. No, not now. Now you should try to understand the software, then you can go for other things, because trying to understand itself is a big task when it comes to graph editor and all. So don't put much burden on this. So you just try out from one place to another place. Cube is moving and it is having in one movement in x direction, another movement in y, and finally in z. Like that, you just have a plan something and then move it. Like that. Before, what we were seeing is like animating in a path. So we didn't have to care about the graph editor, because in the curve itself the direction is there, where to go, all that x, y, z, you need not decide. You are drawing the curve and the object is going to follow the curve. But here we are without path, without curve path. We are, when we are animating, we have to choose the direction, when and where and all. So that is where the x, y, z are coming. We have to how we should know how to change the, manipulate the keys, all that. So like that. So today what we see, we saw is like um, this, how to manipulate the keyframe points and keyframe, that is keyframe points, tangent handle points, and then ease in, ease out and its combinations. And in the left side you see the channels. It's not channel box, channels. Then you can hide and you have to select. Once it becomes yellow color only, you can see that in the graph editor, all that you saw. And then that is this thing maybe may may need to practice once again or see uh, that is I will have to tell you once again. Maybe in the next class I will tell you. So these things are there. Many things are there like this. uh, yeah, yeah. So next class when is the next class tomorrow? Okay, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So tomorrow early morning. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So tomorrow no tomorrow off for you. Okay. Uh-huh. The rest of the day. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay. Right, right. Okay. Okay, Rahul. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. 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 Sure. Yeah.